All right. You ready?
Oh yeah, we're rolling.
You're rolling? Here we go.
We the people are desperate for common ground, searching for evidence that our name, the United States, still holds true. The answer comes when we see a soldier in uniform, a first responder risking their life to protect others. On this, we agree. Those who protect our freedom and families deserve our unwavering support. We give it through Folds of Honor. When U.S. service members and first responders are disabled or killed, the Folds of Honor provides their family with life-changing scholarships. The recipients are as diverse as the country we call home. Their common bond, sacrifice. We the people have found what unites us. Join us.
Hey, I'm Colonel Dan from the Folds of Honor. So blessed to spend a little bit of time with you. I'd be with you in person, but God has me out on the road doing what we do. And that is Folds of Honor. To take you back, a little of my background, F-16 fighter pilot, PGA golf professional, and I also happen to be Jared's neighbor. The Folds of Honor mission, we started 17 years ago above our garage. I'd gotten back from my second combat tour of duty in Iraq. It was actually ended up on a commercial airliner. I'll never forget walking down the jet bridge and through first class, and I glanced over and there was a corporal in dress army greens. Didn't think much of it, pressed on back to coach. About an hour and a half later, we land from Chicago into Grand Rapids, Michigan. And as we pull into the gate, the captain comes over the PA and announces that we're actually carrying the remains of Corporal Brock Buckland, who had been killed in Iraq. And that young man in first class was his identical twin brother, Corporal Brad Buckland. Captain makes a request that everybody stay in their seats, and I've seen a lot of death in combat as an F-16 pilot, but I've never seen that side of war. And I watched the Buckland family on the darkest night of their lives, including Brock's 4-year-old son. And it was in that moment I felt a calling from God to help. And we would start Folds of Honor above our garage in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. A couple years later, I had the blessing of meeting the whole Glover family, and they made a commitment to help us grow our mission at Folds. And our mission is unwavering, and that is honor the sacrifice and educate the legacy, providing scholarships to the spouses and children of fallen and disabled military. And 2 years ago, we added first responders. I'll touch on that in just a second here. But the walk has been extraordinary. Over 62,000 life-changing scholarships awarded, nearly $300 million of education to these heroic families. And it was a couple years ago, as I mentioned, we added first responders. And this is an unbelievable stat. Every 6 seconds in this country, 911 is dialed. That's 240 million times a year. First responders are coming to rescue us. Folds of Honor is the only nonprofit in this country giving the gift of education to the hundreds of first responders killed annually, thousands critically disabled, and we are kicking this program off. We're into year 2 of supporting these heroic families. Why is our partnership so important, and how can you be a part of our life-changing effort? In year 13 of the partnership, Jim Glover Auto Family is now donating to over $700,000 back to the Folds of Honor. So this partnership is authentic, it is life-changing, it is real, and you can be a part of it. I'm so proud to announce, as we got together and we discussed, always on for the Folds of Honor. So you will see the Folds of Honor flag on your shirts, going 365 days a year in honor of the sacrifice, in honor of the heroic military and first responder families that are out defending freedom, that are out rescuing us on a daily basis. This partnership is going from what historically just was in July to 365 days a year, because that sacrifice is constant, and so is our effort as a group. So I want you to know from the bottom of my heart, on behalf of 60,000 plus recipients this year, we'll award about 15,000 scholarships, many to great families here in Oklahoma. So thank you on behalf of my family. Thank you on behalf of the Glovers. I feel like I am part of that family. I'm a proud Chevy truck driver. My daughter drives a Jeep. Man, we are all in. So God bless you in your efforts. Thank you as we march on 13 years into our journey, into a new chapter. where we honor sacrifice 365 days a year through Folds of Honor and the Jim Glover Auto family. God bless you, and as always, God bless the great United States of America.